last night on our stream that FriendlyJorides, or Jordan Shanks, and his crowdfunding has raised over $1 million so far in legal fees. $1 million crowdfunded. The people of Australia, and I guess around the world, are very concerned what this action is going to do to the freedom of speech and people's ability to be able to criticise, particularly politicians. So Justin Field, MLC, is an independent politician in New South Wales. He has put some questions on notice. So he tweeted $1 million in crowdfunded donations to help FriendlyJorides defend John Barilaro's defamation action. But who's paying the Deputy Premier's case? I hope not the taxpayers. I've asked on the taxpayers' behalf. So here is what he's written. He's put questions on notice. The Bruz has been put on notice. Now, whether they're answered, I would like to think that he's going to answer them. To the Deputy Premier, use of public resources in defamation action against Jordan Shanks. 1. Has the Deputy Premier used to date any public money or resources, including departmental or ministerial staff, in regards to his defamation action against Jordan Shanks? If yes, what resources have been used? Will the Deputy Premier use any public money or resources, including departmental or ministerial staff time, in regards to his defamation against Jordan Shanks? Will any legal costs incurred by the Deputy Premier in regards to his defamation case against Jordan Shanks be paid or recovered from public monies? And he's signed it. So this is a good question. We talked about it yesterday, that how is he paying for his bill? He is paid by the taxpayers, so his salary is paid from the taxpayers. But how is he paying this bill? And, I mean, the questions that I've got is, using taxpayers' money for a private case would be illegal and should be criminal. It should be using money from the Marco Polo Club. Exactly. Donations please show FriendlyJorides had the massive support from Australians. Thank you, Justin Field. Much appreciated. You missed a few letters. Poll. It should be NSW, because misappropriation of public funds is a crime. Justin, we're all wondering the same thing. It better not be the taxpayer. Commercial incompetence for some obscure reason, I suspect. Not commercial incompetence, he says. I hope Carl Sanderlands gets involved in this. Surely not. Great work, Justin Field. We'll be anxiously awaiting his reply, if he replies, and if he does, is it truthful? Keep us posted on the response, please. I've been wondering how these politicians have been paying these exorbitant legal fees. I know the average person they are supposed to be serving would never be able to afford these at such an expense. Narrator, it was the taxpayer. So it's going to be very interesting. So here's my question to you. How do you think it's being funded? Do you think the taxpayer, the New South Wales taxpayer, is footing the bill? Do you think that taxpayers' money should be used for that politicians should be able to use taxpayers' funds to sue people? And I mean, should they be able to sue people at all? Should a politician not expect defamation? I shouldn't say defamation, but shouldn't expect criticism. I mean, there is a big difference between defamation and criticism. I mean, was he just being criticised? I think he was, or is it defamation? And what is this going to mean to the future of YouTube and future of Google and the future of commentators? Because I'm pretty scared. It means we're not going to be able to say anything about anyone. We're just going to go, oh, Bruz. Bruz is such a wonderful person, such a wonderful politician. Oh, I wish everybody was like Bruz. That's what we'll have to do. Only sing Bruz's praises. or any politician's praises. So what do you reckon? Tell me what you think in the comments below.